Hey Soul fam, what's up? Welcome back to the Journey YouTube channel. Welcome back. Alright, so this rising we're going to talk about the elements and the relation of the elements to us, Oh, I'm just going to talk a little about the connection where the human body have to the sun and the moon this morning. So two elements, or connection, the human body's connection to the sun and the moon, and how the solar cycle affects the males and how the lunar cycle affects the females. I actually did this video before, and for some strange reason it get deleted, and then now when I do it over back on live yesterday, which was Sunday, the live get fucked, and you could hardly hear me say name someday, so I never even bother post it. This is me doing it over. So the solar cycle and the males. So hello Cosmo, hello. So the solar cycle and the males. When the sun rises in the morning, the males reproductive organ, which is the penis, rise. So or penis rise with the rising of the sun in the morning. So same like what you see the solar cycle. Males reflect the solar cycle, which is why them call us sons. When your mother have a child, you are your mother's son. So them know so the males them and the sun, have a very strong relationship. So as I say now, morning would rise with the sun, and the females now reflect the lunar cycle. Which is why I realize that every month, every 28 days, the female go through a menstrual cycle. Same like with the moon go through a cycle. The moon completes a cycle every 28 days, and that's a lunar cycle. Now, because the moon is the feminine aspects, the moon is the feminine element, so it controls, it has a strong relationship to the feminine element on the planet too. The females are the feminine aspect of the human consciousness. The water is the feminine element of this realm, so that's what you're finding at the times of the full moon. As the moon approaches, the ending of the cycle, which is when it turns full, you find that the tides them are way higher on the earth and all of that. The water bodies them more, vicious and, all of that. And most time you get rainfall to around the full moon. So, yeah man, the full moon affects fishing to and farming on planet Earth. It affects a lot of early events, but mostly fishing and farming me know about, it affects some days, based on the lunar cycle, the phase of the moon, you will find say you go to the sea and catch way more fish. It's an abundant fishing day. And then you have barren fishing days where, based on the moon, or based on how the sky look with the moon cycle. So no fish no there sea, so it don't really make sense to go. Same with farming, planting seeds, reaping time. It works with the moon, with the lunar cycle. Oh, the lunar cycle affects males now is with our reproductive organs again. Like our sperm count increases, while we're approaching the full moon. So that's why you find with males, notice your body. While they approach the full moon, you find your sex drive get lower. That I'm a parrot, just ignore him. Your sex drive starts to get lower as a male approaching the full moon, because that is your sperm duct storing. Hello. It has store, like the sperm count a build up, so it a build and a store, So for the new moon now, the new moon would be the best time for males to actually try to conceive. Your sperm count is way more because you already store up, the amount there from the full moon. So it actually full. Same like you see the moon are full, same way your sperm ducts them get full. You get what I say? And then for the new moon now, you're ready to conceive. That are the best chance for you to conceive as a male if you're in the right orders of nature. You get what I say? If you work in alignment with nature. And a female in perfect alignment with nature, I will see her period like with the full moon, in alignment with the full moon, or maybe a few days before or a few days after. But you know, somewhat in somewhat alignment. Hello, in somewhat alignment with the full moon. Alright. The lunar cycle now affects everything on the earth, every single being, not just males and females in the human consciousness. It actually affects the animals them too and everything. So which is why you find that the word lunatic come up, the word lunatic, you know. When you see somebody are crazy, them call them a lunatic, you know. Based on the fact that when the full moon come, people behave different. The moon affects us, the sun affects us, all of the heavenly elements affect we, you know. That's where astrology comes in, you know. So that's why I'm sure that astrology is not demonic, because it has something to do with my physical being. It has everything to do with my physical being, you know. So yeah man, our ancestors studied the stars and all that. That's how we made calendars and all them something there. You get to me? I say so. The Gregorian calendar, I don't know it come about, or the Pope create that for whatever reason he want. So them can thief days and some bag of shit, you know. But the lunar calendar is what we're supposed to work off of. And the lunar cycle never change, you know. It's very accurate. I think that's the only cycle we're supposed to really try to count days with, you know. Big up our record time with, you know. Big up One Love the Journey YouTube channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe.